guys, welcome back to War Room. Today, I wanted to talk to you about socks. Now, I know a lot of you kind of probably already know about socks, but I'm just throwing this out there for those of you who hadn't heard of it, because surprisingly, I've seen people show up to events and be like, I've never seen and or heard about socks. Now, first off, always make sure that this is going to be something that's cool with the, at your event, whoever's running it, check there. Some people like them, some people hate them, some people are sock ninjas. If you haven't seen that episode of Jangular's loadout videos, go check it out. I'll throw a link here, someplace. It'll be somewhere, all right? You're going to get a link. Anyway, socks. Ideally, you're probably going to want to use, like, white socks. I don't have any white socks, but, so the concept is that you put the socks in a ball, you throw the ball at zombies or whomever, and it's a tag, right? It's kind of like a grenade. If you're going to an HVZ event, now I personally, I'm not a huge fan of socks, but if you're going to an HVZ event and they allow socks, and most do from what I've seen, it's definitely something to consider having on you as far as your gear and your loadout. Because a lot of zombies will have sort of special abilities and powers and things like that, and a lot of times, like, they can only be stunned by a sock, or they can only be defeated with, like, socks or something like that. It's supposed to be, like I said, a grenade, a larger round, something like that. Sometimes it'll be like missiles or socks. So even if you're not a huge sock person, or you don't want to be a sock ninja and run all socks, I totally understand. It's definitely worth it to have some on you. Now, I've seen some people actually do this, and again, always check with your admins and see what's allowed, what isn't. But I've seen people that they buy, like, baby socks for real cheap. I'm sure they get them at the, like, thrift stores and stuff, because once you're not a baby, you don't need them anymore. A lot of people will get rid of them, and they're really tiny socks, right? They're for kids, so they'll take a ton of those and throw them in, like, a bag on, their tech gear or whatever they're wearing, in their pockets sometimes. And I've seen people just reach in and grab, like, a handful of 2 or 3 and just bam, throw them at people. Now, it's an interesting idea, certainly, and definitely if you don't want to have full-size socks because you don't have it, your loadout set up for it, usually I would recommend, having 1 or 2 on you if you're at an HVZ event, or maybe you want just a handful of these little guys, and you don't have to throw them, like I said, an entire handful and kind of shotgun them at a zombie or something like that. You could just throw 1 at a time if you need them, but it's nice to have them on you if you do. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to throw that out there. I know a lot of people like these as opposed to some of the, like, Molotov cocktails and gears and weird things that Nerf has put out. I really enjoy all of those things. But I'm a prop guy. I love the sort of element they add to the game, the way that it makes it sort of feel and look. But, this is a really cheap alternative, and it's just something that if you haven't thought about it, consider throwing some on you, because if you need them, it's great to need them and have them, then not need them. No, you know how the saying goes. That's it, guys. That's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a happy, safe, fun Nerf season, if it's coming up for you guys. For us, it's still kind of wet and downpouring. But that's it, y'all. Stay safe, have fun. Happy tagging. I hope that's on video.